Okay, so let's get started. Today I'm going to be using the Revlon Photo Ready. So what I like to do is I just start off, I give it a good pump on the back of my hand here, which is probably too much, but and I've already kind of pinned my hair out of the way. So, and I'm just going to be using a foundation brush. So I've already applied my moisturizer, so I can go ahead here and just take some on my brush. And I'm just going to kind of keep it all towards the center of my face, because usually that's where we need the most coverage, and then kind of fan it out so it kind of fades out towards the edge of our face there, so you don't get any kind of lines. And then you just kind of want to bring that all around. So I do like these foundation brushes because I find they kind of buff it into the skin. I also do like using a sponge as well. I'm not a big fan of using my fingers, although I know lots of people are, and they can get a really nice finish with it. It's usually whatever you're used to, whatever you like. So then I've kind of blended that around. So I still have some left on my hand. So I do have a blemish down here, which I'm going to address afterwards. But any bits of like redness or anything, just kind of stipple it on. And then you can go around and smooth it out again. So by keeping the foundation mostly to the T-zone area, it's less likely that you will get any kind of foundation like demarcation lines. And I also tend to be have dark circles around my eyes too, so I usually put some foundation all over my eyes. And just to make sure there's any bits that haven't been blended in, I just kind of brush my brush all over just to kind of buff it all in so there's no streaks. So keep your foundation brush handy. So the next thing, the next product I recently discovered, I've just been using it for probably like a week now. It's the CoverGirl and Olay, the Ageless or Simply Ageless collection. And this one here is the corrector. So what I'm going to do, it's super creamy, so when it has this, the Olay serum in it, as well as the kind of pigment color there. So just kind of take some on my ring finger, tap it around my eyes here. And just kind of smooth that in. So what it does, it helps to kind of neutralize any bits of color. So when you put your concealer on, it really just helps to cover up the darkness. And since I have a lovely blemish down here, I'm just going to pat some on here, and I'm just going to leave that sit and kind of dry on there a little bit. So the next part, I'm just going to take some concealer, and you can take your favorite concealer. Today I'm going to be using, it's a concealer by The Balm. It's called Time Balm. And so it's in a little pot like this, so I just take some again on my ring finger and pat this in. Good. Okay, so the next to kind of deal with this little area, take your foundation brush, and whatever foundation's kind of left in, you just kind of want to like stipple it in. I don't want to take my fingers because then it's going to kind of take it off, instead of kind of just rubbing it around here. And then pat out a little bit of concealer. And then next you can go ahead and set your foundation with your favorite powder. I'm just going to be using this Benefit. It's just Georgia Peach. It's for a blush, but I find it's not very pigmented. And it smells really wonderful. It just kind of has like this overall kind of shimmer to it, but not super sparkly or anything. So I just use it to set my foundation, and you just put that all over. and just kind of pat some in those areas that you need a little bit of extra. So, and again, the same thing with the powder, kind of keep more of it towards the center of your face, because that's usually where we tend to be a little bit oilier. So that's my foundation routine, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, so have a great day. Bye.